Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. This one, a prime example of how the Mid-American Conference has grabbed the spotlight on days other than Saturday for a little action. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Yep. And the Zips will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nice move to keep running. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Hampton. Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Brown has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Akron's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Zips will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the option. The pitch. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Makes his man miss. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Quick completion to the right. At the 35, he's got room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
And Reese, no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Toledo was able to cap off a close one inside the Glass Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Shotgun snap on third down. Good completion on the out. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David. All kinds of running room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll give it to him again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give is to Williams. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Zips.
Touchdown. Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The kickoff team out there getting set. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's Hampton. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. The Zips are in the red zone. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good, right down the boulevard.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third down, going up top. With the catch, it's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He wants to throw here on second down. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Working the middle, it's complete. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Zips want to move quickly.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here they come trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Nowhere to go and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
On second down, just keeps firing. Using the quick game. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Northern Illinois will line up with a first and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That completion delivers a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. He's looking for a man on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Wilson. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Hampton. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes his connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Adams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking to throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
The Huskies will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. Leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now on third down for this offense. Past the 40. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Akron. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Give to Brown. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. At the 40, there he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. The lone back's got it. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies are threatening on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
27, Northern Illinois, 24.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be knocked down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And
can anyone catch him? And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Looking left. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown Zips. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnes. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Huskies have this offense rolling. On the ground with the counter. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Hampton. back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Touchdown, Husky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This offense has a second down play. Here's the handoff. Fakes his man out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got his man quickly. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Ball is loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. They're bringing heat. Quick strike complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to throw, it's Hampton. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. The Zips decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Wide out in motion. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. At the 35, he's open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's right on target.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
And one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing it a big one.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's a draw. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the back. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Adams. A real mark of experience from this junior. He knew a hit was coming, and he kept those eyes downfield. Power football with the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Third down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Hampton. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense set on first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Good enough for first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. The toss to the outside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. The throw. The short hands. It's Golden. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Let's see how they set the tone on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Going up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. The give is to Williams. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And now on second down for this offense. To the air. It's Bullock. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Touchdown, Zips! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Gets it out fast. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quarterback wants to throw on second down, using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The sure hands, it's Thompson. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They'll throw it on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it on the outside, it's Barnes. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Out of the shotgun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Absolutely perfect. And they tie the game in the final seconds.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
All tied up, just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First down for this offense. The give is to Williams. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. In the red area, it's Brown. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now they regain the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. To the air, it's Bullock. They'll run the screen. Now on third down and at the very least trying to get into a little better field goal position.
Third down coming.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime?
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Tight end steps out of bounds at the 17. It's third down.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Adams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nowhere to run on now when he loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of scoring, it's over. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just feeds the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Was complete. Marked out of bounds at the 19.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And the field goal is good. Ball game. The winner coming in double overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this